Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Matt and I'm back with Kerbal Space Program Hard Career Mode. And other than in the previous videos, we are going to jump right in. Actually, we're not. This was supposed to be episode 16. However, towards the end something happened that made the video impossible to use, and I had to reshoot the whole thing. I'm just going to skip the part where I rescue Janby and create the Savage Garden, and go right to the end where we launch the Savage Garden and see what actually went wrong. I hope you enjoyed that as much as I did. Okay, we grabbed the Savage Garden. 72 parts in 11 stages, and hopefully it will get us off the ground. Well, off the ground is going to happen, barely, but okay, Tria is gonna pilot it. It holds! It holds! That's awesome! Okay! Now we turn off SAS, throttle up all the way, because there is no way this thing is gonna get off the ground without. And launch. And you can see that two engines are draining fuel a lot faster than all the others. And that's because, yeah, they are all draining. Those two engines only have their own fuel tanks as a reference. Ooh, that was not a good idea. Yeah, they only have their own fuel tanks as a reference, and the others don't. Okay, time to drop those. Okay, that worked. Nice. Nice and easy, nice and easy. Okay. Steady, steady, steady. Okay, okay. That works, that works. Or at least theoretically it does. Okay. I don't know if the lower part will actually get us into orbit, but it looks like it isn't out of the question. Maybe. Yeah, the thing is, I didn't want to drop the the first stage on the launch pad, because that's a thing that can happen, as we saw a couple of episodes ago. Actually, not just a couple, I think. Now comes the moment of truth. Oh crap! Okay, no, that was those were just the wings. Those were just our wings. But we are... What? Oh crap, oh crap, oh crap, oh crap. Something broke off. Something broke, and when we dropped that stage, something broke off and we ended up in trouble. So yeah, Tria, you're not going to the moon today. This might come as a surprise. Oh, why? Which engine is that? That's the one that sailed off. That's the one that's over here. Oh, come on. Still listed. So yeah, that's why I wanted a couple thousand funds in the bank before I attempt a launch. Because I actually was was afraid something like this might happen. Actually, I think I'm just going to hit abort. Test that. Yeah, that works. That works. It just drops all our stages. The thing is, I'm hearing music. Weird. Yeah, the thing is, I might have to stage a couple more times to get to the parachute. Oh, nuts. Nuts and crackers. I hope we don't lose the parachute. Not again. Going way too fast for the parachute to open. And we're still accelerating. Fruits, nuts and crackers. Okay, okay. Shit! Shit. It ripped off. Crap on a cracker. I should have waited. I should have waited. Maybe you can just EVA? Okay, no, you can't. Oh! Did you survive? No. Okay, I think that one goes up as a bonus video. Because what the hell? I have no idea what just happened. What? Shit! Oh no! What? What? You gotta be kidding me. You gotta be kidding. So apparently what happened is the trio hit the planet hard enough to... or hit the water hard enough to destroy Kerbin. What? What? Okay, yeah, I'm I'm going to cut this episode off here. Good thing I made a backup before starting this episode. I'm not even sure. Whoa. I might have to do a thingy, whatchamacallit. I might have to do a different intro because watching because I'm going to make to retry this episode, but this one goes up. This part goes up. I'm not yet sure where I'm going to cut it. What I'm going to. I think I'm going to just skip the part. Skip ahead to the from the greeting to the. Yeah, I know how I'm gonna do it. Yeah. But yeah, this was a bonus episode. The actual episode went up on Sunday. I was wondering if I would have to record 2 episodes, but apparently, yeah. So, yeah, we lost Kerbin. We didn't lose Tria, we lost Kerbin. Man, I thought Danny 2 something, 2462 I think. I'll look it up what his name was. He specializes in destroying planets, jousting with Kerbin, jousting with Jewel. And I thought he was just doing special stuff, so he'd get a funny video out of it. But if an EVA Kerbal hitting the water can destroy Kerbin, I have to quote one of his exclamations. Kerbin is friggin' porcelain. What? Okay. Anyway. Thanks for watching, everyone. And until next time. Good night. Or not good night, because I can't even exit. What the hell? Okay, I can exit like this.